Hello, this is Cornerstone 3, Leading with Faith, and I'm your host, Jennifer Taveras. I'm thrilled to introduce my new podcast, Cornerstone 3, Leading with Faith. This is more than a podcast. It's a movement where life, leadership, and the Lord come together. In this season, I sense an urgency to share what God has placed on my heart with you. We don't have time to stay stagnant. It's time to grow, to lead boldly, and to walk in our calling. Join me as we explore biblical principles that equip us to lead effectively in our homes, ministries, businesses, and communities. This is about transformation, not just information. Get ready, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs encouragement and direction. Be blessed, and let's get ready for today's podcast. On today's podcast, we will discuss biblical leadership. This is going to be a place where influence begins, but not only with position, but with purpose. When we think about leadership in the Bible, one name often rises above the rest, and that name is Jesus Christ. He redefined leadership in a radical way. In a world obsessed with power and authority, Jesus demonstrated that true leadership is rooted in service. As recorded in gospel accounts, he washed his disciples' feet, a task that was reserved for servants. What was Jesus' message? If you want to lead, you must serve. The principle wasn't new. In the Old Testament, leaders like Moses showed humility under pressure. Moses didn't even see himself as being qualified. He actually doubted himself and his own speaking ability. Yet, Moses' willingness to obey and depend on God made him one of history's most impactful leaders. Then there's Nehemiah. Nehemiah was a visionary leader. He saw broken walls in Jerusalem and felt the burden to rebuild them. But before he acted, he did one important thing. He prayed. Biblical leadership is never rushed. It's rooted in discernment and in courage. So what defines biblical leadership? 3 things. First, servanthood over status. Second, character over charisma. Third, obedience over ambition. Biblical leaders aren't perfect. They're faithful. They lead with integrity when no one is watching, and compassion when everyone is. As you step into your own sphere of influence, whether that's at home, at work, at church, or in your community, remember this. Leadership isn't about being in charge. It's about taking responsibility for the people that God has entrusted you with. Lead boldly, serve humbly, walk faithfully. And thank you for listening to Cornerstone 3, Leading with Faith. I'm your host, Jennifer Taveras. Be blessed and keep moving forward.